Welcome to the Prehocracy Show, the show before the show that you watch after the show.
You're so good at that.
I know. It's because I made it up. It was already in my head.
You do a rather good job at it. I'm very impressed.
Well, thank you.
You just go through it like it's not even a problem.
Well, it's not even a problem.
Well, okay. For me, it is. Please help those who cannot say that statement.
The vocally challenged.
The vocally challenged. Welcome to the Prehocracy Show. We're excited to have you. We had a great episode last week. It was so great to have a guest on and to experience some of the questions with him. And
I know you guys got to listen to somebody else besides us.
yeah, that was kind of exciting, right?
Skylar was awesome.
Yeah.
It's cool to have somebody on here who, his main thing is graphic design, but at the same time, like, he's doing other things besides that. It's like he's not just saying, hey, I have this one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to just do design. But I imagine his graphic design background helps him a lot.
His interest takes it far beyond where he currently is, and that's cool. It's cool that to pursue those kind of things. And in fact, we've got an episode coming up next week that you're really going to love. We're really going to... You're going to want to tune in for that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that.
I know. It's going to be a really good episode. It's another guest. We'll give you that.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get into our questions today. Again, we're doing the 36 love questions that will have you scientifically falling in love with us. This is, of course, questions that you are supposed to ask each other, stare into each other's eyes for 2 minutes, and you are guaranteed scientifically to fall in love. So
let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Question 1. What does friendship mean to you, David Landeen?
Like, what role does it play in my life, or what does it actually mean? Or
what does friendship mean to you? Take from it what
okay.
you will.
Okay. My friend background is kind of a little strange.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it last week, so if you haven't seen it, go back and hear David's friend talk.
Because I never had a best friend. I never had before I got married, I didn't have a best friend. I was, elementary school, I was friends with Andrew Cannon, but Andrew Cannon was best friends with Jaron Brockbank, and they would do everything together, and then I was third wheel.
Right.
And then middle school, I was friends with, Curtis, and he had friends, somebody else, and, I was never the best friend. High school, same thing. I was friends with Ben was friends with RJ, they were best friends. It just happened over and over again. And so, really, I understand friendship, I understand doing stuff, but it was never I have that best friend and we do everything together and we're best friends. And so when I got married, for the first little while, I was like, okay, who's really her best friend? At any point, there's got to be something wrong with it. At any point, she is going to wake up and be like, whoa, okay, no, never mind. I got this best friend over here. We're going to hang out.
Best friend I need to go hang out
with.
I
know. And so I tell her this all the time. I'm amazed that, you're really my best friend. You really prefer to be with me rather than other people? Because, I like it. Anyway. It seems like we talk about our wives a lot on this show.
We do talk about our wives a lot, at least on the Prehocracy Show.
So for me, friendship is important, but I'm definitely one who I want one best friend that was my best friend.
You want a Gus to your Sean from Psych.
I want a Gus to my Sean. I absolutely do. I want a Troy to my Abed.
Yeah. Troy and Abed in the morning.
So it's really, I'd rather have one best friend than a whole bunch of pretty good friends.
Okay. I can kind of relate with that because for the longest time, I had neighborhood friends and they were really good friends, but Mike went to a private school. Tally had his friends. Alex, he was probably one of my best friends growing up. But then as life went on, I didn't have that one reoccurring best friend, right?
Yeah, it's in the movies where we've been best friends since the first grade, or
our parents knew
literally best friends since the second grade.
Since they have known people. And I've moved through and from junior high, I talked about my junior high friends, JJ, Dom, a couple others in there. And I do now have friends that are, I don't know if I have one best friend. I have
Besides your wife.
Besides my wife. Love you, Megan. But I've got friends that I kind of consider my inner circle of friends. Brian, Matt, Joe, Arthur. I've got this group of friends that I consider really close, and I've had them at different times. But they've also gone on to different parts of their lives. Like their lives have kind of changed. Not that we're not friends anymore, but I mean, life continues on. So I haven't ever had that one thing, and that's for me. Friendship is a big thing. It helped me out a lot in my life. I forever always tried meshing my friend groups. I would.
That's dangerous.
It was dangerous. I have had several times where it did not work, and it did not work very badly. And I felt horrible about it. Cause I'm like, okay, I'm friends with these people. I'm friends with these people. I don't have infinite amount of time to hang out with.
We gotta combine something here.
So I would try to bring them together, and it would be like, it's not working.
Oh boy.
But I really
have you ever met people who should be best friends, but they absolutely for some maybe they're too much alike, and so they hate each other?
Yeah. There's times where I'm like, oh, you and this person are exactly the same. I should get you together. But at the same time, would your personalities actually work together?
Yeah.
But so for me, friendship is a big thing for me. I become friends with the people I work with, the people I know, the people I interact with. I become friends with those people. I do, on the other hand, love having friends all over the place. Mm-hmm. I love going somewhere and seeing someone. I mean, my dad was the king of this. We would go somewhere and he knew someone. It was oh, hey, there's Jim, and Jim, he's doing this now, and I always thought that was the coolest thing, even though it was sort of annoying because you'd be standing there being like, Dad, let's go.
Oh, my dad's a school teacher. He meets people everywhere.
Oh yeah,
we're in Disneyland. Hey, Mr. Landeen. Serious? We're in apparently I was out this trip, but apparently Manhattan, New York. He runs into a former student. Crazy. I don't know if it was Manhattan. It was somewhere like that.
That's interesting.
So, yeah. Do you ever worry about the time investment? I don't really want to make a new friend because I don't really want to put the time into it.
No, I don't worry about time investment because the other thing that my dad's really good at is networking and being connected. And he's always never burn a bridge, and, the best, he's always known someone that's helped him advance in his career, not because he's making friends to advance, or neither have I.
So it's kind of a pass it on type deal.
Yeah, but you have things to offer people. They have something to offer. You might have a connection. We've talked about this in other ones. I helped someone get a job in the design field, and I felt so great about that. That was so cool. And it was a brother of a friend. It just kind of happened to happen. And I mean, I am definitely one of the people who is invigorated by talking to people, by learning about people's stories, about going to a party and getting involved and learning people.
Interesting.
So I mean, time wise, I don't have a ton of time to create this friendship that's a best friendship, but.
I feel like we've already started into the next question.
Yeah.
What roles do love and affection play in your life?
So for me, love and affection, that's definitely they are the positive aspect. I am an affectionate person. I learned a long time ago that I don't need everyone to like me. I don't have to have validation in myself from others' love and affection.
That's good, because there's probably a lot of people that don't like you.
There's a lot of people that don't like me. I try to be good and nice,
but you don't have to.
But if they don't like me, I'm not like, why? Well, why? Why don't you like me? What's wrong with me?
Unless it's a commenter. Wait, what? Why don't you like our show?
Why don't you like me?
We're really trying.
We're trying hard.
That's gonna be our new trailer.
That should be. So I mean, I'm definitely someone who likes the love and attention and the affection. I've been known as a hugger. hug. I like to hug people. It's a good sign there, but I mean, so yeah, I don't know. That's the role that plays in my life. I don't know how about you? What?
It's a tough question. Well, and again, this is for people that, like, these questions are for people who like are going to like try and get
Fall
married.
in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense for that, but
How does that apply? How
do
you want love and affection from our dear audience?
I don't know. Okay. So let me analyze. What roles do love and affection
Play in your
play
life.
in my life? Well, I'm married, so there's that. And she loves me,
She does,
I think.
right?
Yeah, she does. I'm like madly in love with her. So,
She's awesome.
yeah. Yeah. No, she's like the greatest thing in the world.
I'm also married and have all of those things on my side.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's like the love and affection. I don't know, kind of hand in hand. I am very surprised that she loves me, which I touched on. Like, really? You really want to? Like, I know my flaws a lot, and it's just crazy because I look at her, I'm like, she's perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong, and I genuinely say that. I can't say, well, this is what drives me crazy with her or anything, but it's like, but then like, I know everything that's wrong with me, and are you really? You still like me, huh? Okay, that's got to be love right there.
That's true love.
So I mean, it's fine. Besides my wife, family, like I'm really close to my siblings, but that's a different question. We get to that later, another episode.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess it's just mainly like, I mean, my girls. Like, there's my little girls who
Freaking love my girl.
Yeah, you want to talk about love? Ugh. And we are, and it's funny because like we're not even close to the amount of love that they give us.
Oh, seriously.
All right. Cool. Well, that's kind of not as in depth, not as specific.
Yeah. I mean, that was a little bit more broad, but some of the next ones coming are very.
You're gonna want to tune in next time.
Absolutely.
I guess next time is Anthony. We'll have him answer a question.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So, all right. Wait, I already gave that away. Well, you don't know who Anthony is. Let's get to the episode.
All right, so you're starting, right?
Do you think that's okay? My wrote.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the Adhocracy Show, the show for people who hate hearing, you know what you should have done?
We'll be right back.
You open up the mailer and like this princess castle pops up. That is definitely going to pop more.
There are hundreds of ways to make something pop.
Balloon design.
Balloon